Today I'm at Highlands Ranch Mansion in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. This beautiful home that you're looking at first started out as just an ordinary size stone farmhouse with 40 acres of land, and over 6 owners it grew into what you're looking at now. And at one time the property even expanded to 25,000 acres, they said. As we head toward the entrance for the mansion, I will say that the tours can be either guided or with a tour guide or self-guided, and both are free on days that they are open to the public. And they say that you can get sign up and get an appointment to be toured through it, so I don't know if that would cost extra or not. But there's several tours going on at one time when we got there, so we're going to kind of start out back with our tour guide. And we're headed for a surprise behind the little door there on the left. But she pointed out that above the archway is the maid's quarters. And the surprise behind the doorway is that they had a bowling alley. And here's a look at it. It hasn't been refinished or anything, and she says she doesn't think they're going to do anything to it. They just want everybody to see how it looked in its rough stage. And on the way out, we were kind of shocked to see that part of the rock work was really actually petrified wood on it. She also made the comment she didn't know what the little tower type thing there ever was used for.
Building this up here, and there's the back of the maid quarters with the shingles.
As we get ready to go inside of the mansion, our tour guide pointed out on the front the different type fireplace or chimney you see there, and that the rocks that are sticking outward is where the fireplace we'll see when we get inside. I was real fascinated with the lamps or lanterns, as you may want to call them, on the outside. And there's just a little rough glimpse of part of the lawn and some of the landscaping they have. As we're headed to the main entrance doorway, we passed this doorway, and I thought it was very interesting looking.
Came out here about 7 years earlier. He came from Denver because he was in real estate, found this property, and started a garden. And he did pretty well. It was only on 40 acres, but he did pretty well. Then he built the house, and he expanded up to 2,000 acres. We lost him in history till 2010, almost 100 years. Nobody could find out what Rotterwood was. Then about a month later, they found out S. Allen Long. They traced him to Pennsylvania. From Pennsylvania, he came to Denver. And then, of course, from Denver, he found this property and built this house. Now, it was just he and his wife. And at the time, this Samuel Allen Long. We got his pictures. Once we knew who built this, we found it in the Denver newspaper. So that's how we even got his picture. Here's the little house he built. The front porch that we came in was right here. That was his front porch, and we came in that door. Plaque is under the window. If you can dare stretch your neck enough to look up, 1891, and this is what we talked about when I was out here. And back here, what we call garages now, those were their carriage houses, and they opened those up to be part of the event room, which has worked out real well.
Basically houses, storage rooms,
Is there anything else you want to see in here? This is the dining room I showed you on the outside. We have a dining room, and they built it on. So the second owner had, then the third owner I'm going to show you added on. Up with the bow ties. No nails, just bow ties. He also put the flooring down. It has 6-inch pegs holding the floor down.
This is walnut and herringbone.
And then you have the German border all around. Now, Colonel Hughes lived out here about 5 years, and then he died. And it went to his granddaughter, but she really didn't do anything with it except sell it. And she now sells it to the yeah, and it has, these lights were added, they had to do a dairy business. That red top barn I showed you over there, and you'll see it again, was this dairy barn. But he ran out of money. It was the Depression. He had spent over $1 million, a lot of money at that time, to remodel this. And his bank said, you have got to leave here. He bought it out. We do have the original curtain rods that match the floor. Now, Mr. Kistler, he did a lot of kitchen remodeling. He also did a lot of wall painting. This is one of it, and then you're going to see some upstairs. Number owner he was. This is what it was like before he spent the $1 million to remodel. That's what it was, this room. And here's what it looked like when he finished 1930.
Is this the clock that's original to the
That's the original clock. And if we're slow enough and sit down or something, you're going to hear it chime in about 5 minutes. Okay, Mr. Kistler's fireplace. One thing we're sure about, 1929 to 1930. Mountain scenes, both ends. This is the front porch. You came in this porch, this door right here. And then we just came out of this room, right that window. But you have now, you came in up here, we went to the bowling alley. We have been through all of this. And we are now right here. The only thing we didn't do is the kitchen that we're going to go to. He turned it into a butler's pantry. But Mr. Long's kitchen was from where that slope is. It was just a square kitchen. Where the slope starts and that safe, it was the second owner in 1910. The same one that did the bowling alley is the one who put that safe in. Feel free to walk in, it's there. You can come in, room you were just in. Hallway, I can't tell you. They have shown us pictures of things they've remodeled, and I have no idea what I'm looking at. This bedroom set came from New York. The family, when they moved here, they gave us the bedroom furniture. And the family still comes in and takes care of it.
Really old true theory.
That's Mr.
Yes.
You can even hold it if you want to, but I can't imagine branding cows with something this heavy.
Notice the curved doors in the bathroom, and also more paintings that Frank Kistler done when he owned the house. Here you're looking at a glimpse of partway down a hallway, just to give you an idea just how long and large this mansion is. They had already put furniture in the dining room downstairs when this piece was given to them, but this is an original of one of the owners to the house. Here you're seeing another bathroom with more of the paintings that Frank Kistler done to the house. Here we're at the upstairs level and on the deck up there, and we'll just take a look around at some of the landscaping. They even have a gazebo and some walkways and all. It makes for great picture taking and all. Here we're taking a look while we're upstairs at the chimney and looking down into the walkways and the gardens out front. And they had, of course, their own private gate from this circle. If you went straight out, you could see the gate from there. Now that we've come down to ground level, thought I'd give you another look at more of the back part of the house. And from this side here, you'll see that the great deal of it does have the Tudor look to it. And then of course we went back around front to see the HR for Highlands Ranch on it. And we'll take one more glimpse, and then they've got a little section right out front they call Mary's Garden, and we'll take a short look at that before ending the video. Here's the area that they call Mary's Garden, and it has like a orange sculpture in it, and it has quite a few flowers in it, and it's been very hot. We've been here for a while, and it has been around 100 most days. So you can tell some of the flowers are starting to dry, even though I'm sure they've been watering them a lot. As we get ready to leave, there you'll see a windmill off at a distance. There was 2 windmills at one time on this property that they said, and this is the last one standing now. Take our final look at the gazebo and see the mountains off at a distance and another glimpse of the house. I'd like to say thanks so very much for watching my video, and I hope you have a good day.